we hate Greg Olson. We're Raider fans. We hate our own team. We all suck, right? Blah, 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 blah.
That's unfair. I think some people are justified in their criticism towards Greg Olson and with how the offense performed at various moments this past season.
Here's my point.
Come on.
Other teams would like our guys. Other teams would like Greg Olson. Other teams would like Gus Bradley. Those two guys have never had a problem finding a job outside of the Raiders.
Stu says, I love Greg.
I love Greg too. I mean, look, I don't think everybody's perfect, and I don't necessarily think you can blame everything on one person, either a coordinator or a receiver, whatever. But I will say, there's a sliver of hope there because Greg Olson hasn't interviewed anywhere. Gus Bradley hasn't interviewed anywhere. These people can get jobs. Like I know, and that was my point.
Yeah.
I know Raider fans are like, oh, you know, our people are whack, blah blah. No, people want to hire Greg Olson, Gus Bradley. Other teams would love to do that. So the fact that they haven't interviewed anywhere shows that maybe there is a sliver of hope for Rich Bisaccia. Come on.
Yeah, totally. Shout out to Stu. I've seen you on other channels. You are awesome. You always have great things to say, interesting things to say. Bring a lot of experience, obviously, to the table. Super stoked that you're not only in the chat, but now you're a member. That's
there
awesome.
are a lot of ways to score the
I'd
ball.
love to see you
I want
guys
to see you
talk
express
too.
yourself out there.
That'd be an interesting conversation.
Would be interesting. So let me get to Psycho.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry, we totally we need to like slow our roll and get to the subject.
I still want to get to the Raider for Life conference, so I'm tabling that.
Yeah, there's so much to talk about.
This live is not going to be 2 hours. We can't. Maybe
we have to keep it tight.
It depends on how interesting the viewers make this, actually. But yeah, I do.
We're gonna try and keep it tight. Keep it tight.
So, just to go with Psycho Jacko, William Dunkel, great name, number 73, San Diego State University O-line. I'm
hey,
at
good
work
to
with
see
his
you,
dad.
MP.
He's already talking to the Colts, Seahawks, and Cowboys. That's interesting, man, and that's good. Maybe he could be somebody that we can look at right tackle. I don't know what round he's going to go in, but it'll be interesting to see. Does Leatherwood
well, it's true that the team and I have had discussions about potential destinations, but
okay, that's pretty straightforward. Anything else you want to share with me today?
I think that's good for today, don't you?
I think so. I got plenty.
Right now, it's a great coach, right? And I feel like Derek Carr, though, is also a part of who we get as coach, who we get as player. Like, the reason why we're talking about him as far as the roster is because quarterback is pretty much on par with the coach.
He's at the big boys table.
Yeah, he's at the big boys table. That's how a franchise QB is. So it'll be interesting to see what we've done with Psycho Jackal. We'll keep an eye out on that. Thanks for letting us know about that person. So, problem. P. Rob Lim. Maybe he's saying
emphasis on Rob.
He's Rob Lim, definitely. When Tony Sparano was our interim coach, the players said they wanted him back. That's professional.
That's a good point. That's good.
But it won't happen.
Right. That's a good point. Yeah, you get it.
What do you think? What do you think about Crosby, Hunter Renfrow? Other than Derek Carr, they said they want to bring him back, and they get a little emotional when they do it. But do you think it's just professional? Are they really
professionalism?
Yeah. Do you think they really want him back? Crosby seems like he gets emotional.
I think Carr is the linchpin here. You remember when Mark Davis said he was going to sign on the QB before head coach? Remember this?
Yeah, that was a rumor from like a couple like NFL Network people.
It wasn't totally substantiated, or was it sources close to Davis? Because sometimes that tends to be family, and that's usually valid.
It was as legit as it can get for them.
Okay.
It was as legit as
so you think there's a good idea that he's probably going to say that?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I mean, it just seems like Carr is like the linchpin here, and it seems like, and a lot of people seem to have amnesia, and I don't want to harp on the Gruden thing any more than we already have, but getting rid of Gruden, everything's scattered to the winds right now. Nothing is for sure. And if anything, and I could be way off, but if anything, I think that it means that it's going to be a clean sweep. I mean, this is what a lot of people were calling for, and I'm not just the coaching staff. Like maybe the roster, maybe some of these guys, some of these like draft pick heroes, you know, for Gruden's reputation. People can fight over was Gruden or Mayock that chose, you know, people like Crosby, etc. But I mean, I think it's looking like a clean sweep. It's looking like a full rebuild. I could be totally wrong. I mean, but I don't know, man.
And thank you, Stu, for the support. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
If you guys play any older versions of Madden, please use Twitch. I gotta download a mod for like
the Joey Luna guy's spamming.
Yeah.
No line, no secondary. Does he keep going or does he stop? He stops. Okay. Kiernos. Thank you. Shout out to you.
Titans.
Kiernath, I know this is completely off topic, but Titans fans are having arguments about keeping or releasing Todd Downing as offensive coordinator because of the playoffs. Raiders fans warned us about him, and now I know why.
Here's my problem, though, and this is the argument that people use against Derek Carr as to why he shouldn't have a say in the coaching staff, and it is an interesting argument to say, which is like he did stuff for Todd Downing. Now, at the same time, just like what you were saying, and just like one of the previous comments said,
Professionalism.
it's not
Rob,
like they're gonna
yeah.
say when you ask Derek Carr about Todd Downing,
They're not gonna trash those.
he's not gonna say he sucks and that Bill Musgrave's better and we should keep Musgrave.
He's not gonna be a real man who just shits all over anyone he wants to and says exactly what he thinks in the public. Like, that's just not gonna happen.
Maybe the NFL would have some higher ratings if they allowed players to do that.
It would be abject chaos if